Look at how dominant this has become. Every big corporation now says their number one goal is to eliminate CO2 emissions, become net zero, right? That's become literally the number one moral goal in the world is to eliminate CO2 emissions. And yet, as I indicated before, like the most important thing, we're far safer from climate than we used to be. And a big reason is fossil fuel energy, because fossil fuels allow us to deal with heat, right, by making it cool. They allow us to deal with the cold, which is a far bigger threat, by making it warm. But even things like drought relief. Drought used to be a huge killer. The drought-related death rate has gone down by over 99% because we have things like modern irrigation powered by fossil fuels, modern drought relief convoys powered by fossil fuels. So fossil fuels have taken a naturally dangerous climate and made it unnaturally safe. And yet, why don't people talk about those benefits? They're only concerned about CO2, which is a warming gas and a greening gas that has made it 1 degree warmer in the last 170 years in a world where more people die of cold than of heat. There's like no reason at all to be catastrophic about climate, given that we're so much safer from it because of fossil fuels, and given that the alleged danger involves warming, which is something that we generally want, as well as greening. So there's no pro-human explanation for saying this is a catastrophe, but if you view impact on nature as a catastrophe, then it's a catastrophe. So it's like
by definition it becomes.
Exactly, right. By definition it's a catastrophe because it's a lot of impact and our impact is evil. So I think that's what's driving the world right now. The belief not that CO2 emissions are really going to be terrible for us, but that they're intrinsically terrible because they are from us.
Right, because they have changed anything about the natural scheme of the world.
Yes.
So,
but realize natural excludes humans. So
right.
It's not about loving nature. It's about hating humans because we are singled out. Our impact is bad. All other beavers' impact is great. Right. Birds. So I call this human racism because it's the idea that everything the human race does, against us, is bad, and everything else inanimate or animate does is good. So again, I want to dissociate this perspective from like love of the wilderness. No, it's hatred of the human part of nature.